Shami Yashar'Al. AHAYAH, Alahyanawah, AHAYAH, Accad, Shabbat, Shalawam, Yashar'Al. Welcome to World War III. Today's reference will be Matthew chapter 7, verse 26. And this message is entitled Influential People. I'm not going to spend my life being a color is a line from the rap jingle in the song Black or White. Big brother Michael Jackson was always teaching us to pursue peace. He was given a platform to teach peace on a worldwide scale and was honored for it. As a reminder, the Indigenous Hebrew Israelite Awakening is not a racist religious group. We simply live here. The news media, aka the Central Intelligence Agency, is at it again, folks. You see, we're going through several influential people. We're seeing several influential people found out to be outright liars for a foundational system. The conscious community claims black people cannot be racist because they have no power to do so. I personally want to show you angry Hebrew Israelites out there how blacks, aka color-coded people, can be racist. The national broadcasting company's Brian Williams from NBC was found lying about being under foreign military fire. Fox News' Bill O'Reilly, so-called Bill O'Reilly, and his sexual misconduct at the workplace. Also Fox News is Sean Hannity and the motion camera tricks ordeal. Others given a platform or influence are Candace Owens, who claims racism no longer exists in the United States. This statement was followed by the formerly conscious rapper Kanye West, who claimed slavery was a choice. Today we are distracted by big sister Oprah Winfrey and home box office, which is known as HBO. They're leaving Neverland interviews. So how do these people, or how do these colorful people get their platform? So here's a quick note. The Barbados Slave Code, affecting all laws in British North America, and the Mexican Slave Code, affecting all laws in Spanish Central and Spanish South America. These codes thoroughly explain how Christian means white person, and a person is a Christian or a protected race. Now here's a quote. Please pay attention. Persons of African descent cannot be nor were ever intended to be citizens of the United States Constitution. The Fifth Amendment Property Clause identified blacks and African Americans as property, today now known as wards of the states. Just by Executive Order 9102 alone made the Japanese slaves in the United States Corporation. Police handcuffs, which are shackles, war relocation centers, that's war relocation centers, internment camps, Indian reservations, and prisons are all terms used to mass slavery performed today. There's a case called Warren versus District of Columbia back in 1981. It clears slave catchers, as the police, from protecting you as a citizen. They do not owe a duty to you. This is still in public use today. You can forget about protect and serve. Everyone born in North, Central, or South America is considered American. If you were born in any one state inside the United States, you are American by birth. Tribal nationality is obviously different. Here's where racism plays out its culture. I can stand next to anyone of any color code and pursue peaceful solutions, just like Big Brother Michael Jackson taught me. Yet various cultural differences divide and conquer those who are only 12% of the country. Big Sister Oprah Winfrey can say she's a part of the 12%, even show a history of living it. Yet her platform has become a part of the culture corporation known as the United States. Now, how does this all fit together, you may ask? The Zeigarnik, I'll say again, the Zeigarnik effect is used as the unfinished business, the United States as a corporation. We won't discuss all the black greats of our community who have been taken down or murdered. That's another terrorizing issue of racism against those called black. We've always encountered those. Here, the Zeigarnik effect is a complete story. It's not complete, I'll say, if black people are elevated from the ward of the state slaves. If they have a ward of the state or a slave in this country as a status. So that black code that you're using, calling yourself black, or any of the color codes that makes labels of the citizens of the United States, you're a slave. Big Sister Oprah, I suppose she wants to make America great again by listening to those who lost a court case. Are we to be influenced by the corporation laws of the justice system? Or are we to be influenced by Big Sister Oprah? This is the confusion that we're living in. Michael Jackson was exonerated. He beat 16 counts of child molestation and abduction. 16 counts. Now these things are obviously things that are trying to keep black people down. This Zeigarnik effect in the United States is a philosophy, is a psychological thing that lets or teaches Americans to complete the unfinished business. When somebody says, oh, we shouldn't pay reparations to black people, when we are physically and mentally being terrorized in this country, and you're all seeing it. And somebody says, oh, do not pay them. Do not pay them. That's what all of these laws and all of these cultural mixtures or integration is doing. To look at a people and constantly, just tear them down through all these avenues of influence. And to tell them there's no remedy for you. You see, there's this law, this motion in law called the motion of no confidence. When you go to court and you have no confidence in the laws that are confusing you. You're confused. You have no confidence in them. That's what black people ought to be doing. Going to these courts and telling them you motion for no confidence in the justice system that's saying, hey, you're free, but then here's these shackles, or here's all of these things that you got to overcome first. It's erroneous. And then the people who are influencing telling us, hey, you're free, but we don't believe you. Hey, you're in America. People, you are Americans. It's just the laws that are a part of a company culture, a part of a corporation culture, that is your influence. I am your conscientious objector. I am also a Hebrew Israelite. And I'm giving you this wind walking experience so that you can know that there's a difference between being an American and fulfilling a culture of a corporation. Hebrew Israelite out.